has been signed. Gemini, for the last year and a half, it's been you and me, and I've thrown guy after guy after guy at you. And to your credit, you've laid them out. Well, guess what? One man called me up and he said, Loudy, fly me in. Fly me in, because I want him. Fly me in, and I will do it. I will handle the job. And I said, Jafar, here's your ticket. The rest is yours. So Gemini, consider yourself a marked man. Tell him, Jafar.
Gemini, you know, I kind of feel sorry for you. I'm really gonna express how I feel about the country right now.
Stop, Shaheem.
Listen,
Tell him.
Listen, the bottom line is this. All the hatred, all the anger that I have for the United States of America and its people, the entirety of that is being concentrated on one person. That's you, Gemini. That's you. And I kind of feel bad for you. But on the other hand, you know, things need to be taken care of, and I'm the one to do it. That's how it's gonna be.
Gemini, you started the war. But like I told you a long time ago, when the moment comes, I will end it. Here's the assassin that is gonna kill you! And you brought this on yourself. Money, power, respect. We own ACPW. Tonight, we make our statement. Ha!
Gemini, hold on, let me get a word with you, man. Word is in the back of the locker room that Jafar Hasheesh has designated to be the one to take you out of your wrestling career, and ACPW in general. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, baby, that's you. I ain't got nothing to do with that.
Jafar Hasheesh? Yeah. That's what he said.
Man, let me tell you something. I've been hearing this stuff for 16 years I've been in this ring. I've been in the ring for 16 years. In those 16 years, I had a lot of opportunities. Some opportunities I had twice, and I screwed up. I screwed up a lot. Am I right, baby boy? I just screwed up.
Hey, baby, it happens. It always happens.
But Jafar Hasheesh is going to take me out of wrestling. Me? Let me tell you something, man. Bring the camera over here, son, and sit your ass down. I've been in the ring for 16 years. I done watched them come, I done watched them go, I done retired some people my damn self. Now this punk wanna come into ACPW and make a name for himself by taking me out. I paid my dues. You think you're just gonna walk in here and challenge me and take me the hell out? He has no idea what he's dealing with right now. My emotional state is not what it used to be. My partner is sitting here trying to calm me down because, yeah, I'm starting to give in to the voices just a little bit. Now you tell me, this little, what's his name again? Jafar? I don't care who, ain't he from Iraq?
I don't know.
Where's he from?
From the buffet down the street.
Let me tell you something, man.
Wasn't he from the buffet down the street?
This boy wanna get in the ring with me, challenge me, he gonna hurt me. Why don't we do it this way? I won't wait for him. I ain't gonna wait anymore. Why don't I go find him? Why don't I draw first blood, as you act like to say, first blood? Hey, Starr, is it first blood? Didn't Dad always tell us, when you shoot somebody, it's not the first wound, it's the exit wound that's the most dangerous. Instead of you looking for me, I'm not that hard to find. Why don't I come look for you tonight? That'll make it fair game.
Oh no, Ron.
It's all right.
I'm trying to read, I'm trying to relax, but I don't know, Ron.
All right, man. It's right over here.
Oh.
Here we go.
Sure, Gus.
Reno, what's up, bro?
Sure.
All right, well,
I guess you wonder why you're here with me and Loudy or with Jafar.
well, it's quite simple, Tom.
I didn't know you when you came to become a prospect for Money, Power, and Respect. But
You have, to this point, contributed somewhat. But today is the day that you gotta step up and you gotta take it over the top. You got one match to prove that you belong. Listen, calm down, all right? Who put this together? I did, right? Who do I trust? You got one match to prove that you belong in money, power, and respect. Because if you fail me, God help you if you fail me. And you know what? I don't even want to think about that. Because you're not going to fail.
Ty, the truth is, we didn't get to where we were, and I didn't make what I made without knowing when to cut a bad investment. I was told, and I had faith in you. But I need it from everyone. We as a group need it to start
I like stuff like this.
coming through, making stuff happen. Because we are the best talkers, and we know we're the best workers here. But guess what? We need to make it happen.
You got Breaker Morant tonight, and I've beaten Breaker Morant more times than I can count. And I've told you what you need to beat Breaker Morant. You got to put the plan into action. Because money, power, respect can only operate when all cylinders are clicking together. So you know what you have to do.
Jafar.
I'll definitely do it.
So you do it. God help you if you don't, but we're not focusing on the negative. Positive. Put it in here.
Business
Money.
before pleasure, baby.
Money, power, respect is the key to life.
And what's the slogan?
First you get the money,
What?
then you get the power,
What?
then these cowards will respect you.
Bank on it.
This is a TV campaign for professional wrestling. Are you guys ready? Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to our first TV taping as ACPW presents Freedom Television. Are you guys pumped? This is ACPW's brand new television show debuting in the fall on WTV. You'll be able to look at it all over the Tri-State area. So check the local listings, debuts this fall. We're going to kick things off with our opening contest, scheduled for one fall.
Good evening, RC. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing all right there, Joe. How are you?
Very good. This is our first television taping for ACPW Freedom TV.
Freedom TV, I couldn't be more excited to be part of this happening, this big event that's going on here tonight in Philadelphia.
Well, we're going to be looking at a highly competitive first match here for our first debut match on ACPW Freedom TV, RC.
Absolutely, we've got a couple of great young stars here, Acid Zero and Christiansen, a couple of really good competitors. I expect a lot of excitement, a lot of action. These two guys quick in the ring and very skilled.
They've been tearing up ACPW rings for a while now. It'd be good to see which one is going to get up and ready for title contention. All right, got a handshake, good show of sportsmanship. And we're underway with a lockup, middle ring. Acid Zero with the armbar, has the advantage. Christiansen fires back with his own armbar. Acid Zero has control, Christiansen trying to fight through. Answer now has the arm, putting pressure on it. Right now he's keeping Acid Zero controlled. Christiansen taken down to the mat hard by Acid Zero. Acid Zero has a headlock going right now. Trying to get an advantage in this match. Shoulder block. No, you're not going to move Chris Answer that easy. And another attempt. Big hip toss into a roll there by Acid Zero.
Chris Answer might have been a little surprised by that. He didn't expect the big retaliation, the big counter maneuver by Acid Zero.
And nice flip over by Acid Zero. Chris Answer grabs him, taking over with a Rana. Nice maneuver, nice head scissors right there.
Looks
by Acid Zero.
Looks to me, Joel, like Acid Zero has an answer for everything Chris Answer tries to throw at.
Awesome, devastating kicks right now to the back of Chris Answer. Acid Zero with a big drop kick to the back of the head. Chris Answer in trouble. Referee, senior official Magnum Slick with a 2 count right there. Senior official right on the spot right there. Big clothesline from Chris Answer. Acid Zero down 1. Just a 1 count there. 2 count, I'm sorry. Big body slam by Chris Answer. Answer going to the top. He's got his man primed and ready. Nails a fist drop. Acid Zero in trouble. Chris Answer in command.
Hooks the leg and only a 2 count. Looked to me like that count might have been a little slow there, Joe.
Oh, just stay off of our senior official Malcolm Slick. He calls things right down the middle. Chris Answer whips Acid Zero into the corner. Acid Zero in some trouble. Big chop in the corner. Chris Answer takes down Acid Zero. You can see Acid Zero feeling the effects of that chop. Now getting boots in the corner, wearing him down.
Those fans who are new here at ACPW might not realize all that's been going on with our senior official Malcolm Slick in recent months.
Big double knees from Chris Answer.
But there's plenty of reason to be suspect of his calling the matches.
Chris Answer hits that big leg drop there. We got a count. 1, 2, 2 count only. Senior official Malcolm Slick right on this, Johnny on the spot once again. Gets a 2 count. Chris Answer has control of this match. Big fist to the head. Acid Zero in trouble. Chris Answer moving the referee, taking Acid Zero right into the corner. Acid Zero right now, he's stunned.
Looks like he's in a little bit of trouble right now.
Answer sizing him up. Big clothesline in the corner. Down goes Acid Zero. Chris Answer looking dominant tonight. Rolling his man over. What's he looking for? Try to say, looks like a pump handle suplex. Oh, very interesting counter. 1, 2, 2 count only.
And once again, when it looked like Chris Answer was in control,
got a roll up.
Zero
1,
taking it
2, almost 3 right there. Acid Zero, turn it on. Small package attempt here. We got 1, we got 2. Almost 3 right there. Big blow to the head. Acid Zero taken right down by Chris Answer. Both these guys came to fight tonight, you can tell. Acid Zero though, looks like he's been through a battle already.
Well, he's clearly overmatched in terms of the strength category, but the quickness and the ability to counter maneuver, I think, rests squarely in the favor of Acid Zero.
Zero going to the top. Big knee to the head. Chris Answer down. This could be Acid Zero's opportunity. He's firing up. Looks like some blood right there right under the nose of Acid Zero. Acid Zero setting him up. Nicely executed. We could have a 3 count. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Acid Zero with a huge victory over Chris Answer tonight.
Absolutely a big win there for Acid Zero, making a name for himself, making a statement here in ACPW.
Acid Zero climbing that ladder. Maybe eventually going to get in contention for the junior title. And all you people out there on ACPW Freedom TV, you're going to see a lot more of both these wrestlers. As ACPW, the hotbed for wrestling action here.
A couple of good young stars. We've got plenty of action here for tonight's show.
3.
Hey ACPW and all the fans around the world, this is your tri-state champion, Helter Skelter. I've been the champion for over 1 year now in ACPW. I have taken on all comers from Sanjay Dutt to Tito Santana, Sal Sincere, Axel Rotten, Little Mondo. I have came out the champion against everybody. So all I gotta say is that I want to put my title on the line. I have open challenges out to anybody who wants a shot at the title. I know I can beat you. I've been champion for over a year. I know I got what it takes. And ACPW is going through the dark days with the Dark Realms leader, Helter Skelter. Everybody's going to fall victim. I have no mercy. I have no sympathy. And I can't stand you just like you can't stand me. I have no friends. I don't like family. I am the loner. I am Helter Skelter. I am all about blood, sweat, and no fear. I am the champion, and I'll take on anybody in ACPW and outside of ACPW too. I'm the legend killer. I'm Helter Skelter.
Our next matchup is scheduled for one ball with a 20-minute time limit and a score. The ACPW Tri-State Championship.
Well, RC, let me tell you something. The Tri-State champion, Helter Skelter, is one of those guys that's been able to defeat everybody in his path, and I'm talking legends. He's been able to take everybody out. One of the more bigger names he's defeated here in ACPW was Axel Rotten.
You know, you're absolutely right. I saw that match. It was very impressive. I don't know how he does it, but Helter Skelter finds a way to beat the superstars who come in. I even saw him beat Sanjay Dutt.
Absolutely. Going to get his first taste of gold right here, because he got the big man Jafar Hasheesh here, and if Jafar Hasheesh has shown any indication of being the destructive weapon of mass destruction, I think Helter Skelter might be ending his championship reign tonight.
Well, you know, if anybody's going to do it, it's going to be Loudy and his man, Jafar Hasheesh. Jafar Hasheesh, one of the most brutal specimens in all of professional wrestling. I've seen this man tear up the place every time he gets in the ring. It would not surprise me at all if he defeats the Tri-State champion.
The bottom line, though, he's managed by Loudy, and Loudy does not equal championship gold.
Loudy will equal championship gold. He is a mastermind official here at ACPW. Not only is he a financial miracle, he's a managerial genius, JOJO.
If he was such a managerial genius, I think he'd have some championships in his stable by now. He's got so many guys, yet no championships.
The championship will come.
There we go. Gotta hear this guy again.
Show some respect for Loudy, JOJO. Stand up when he's talking.
RC, I'm going to sit right here. Yeah, look at Jafar. He might be with you, but where's the gold championship belts, huh? I don't see him. I don't see him, RC. I just see a lot of money.
You're going to see championship belt around his waist when this match is over, JOJO.
I'm telling you, RC, he's a whole lot of talk. And a whole lot of money. I will give him that. Well, right now, Loudy saying Gemini's a marked man. The crowd's getting pretty fired up right now.
Gemini, of course, one half of the tag team champions. And the leader of the Cash Money Brothers.
Big words from Jafar Hasheesh calling out Gemini. Gemini's not the kind of guy you want to call out.
If anybody can take him on, it's money, power, and respect, and certainly Jafar Hasheesh, the beast from the Middle East.
Now this is going to be good. I can't wait to see what Helter Skelter's going to do with Jafar Hasheesh right now. He's got his work cut out for him and a championship to defend.
I'll tell you what he's going to do, Joe. He's going to lose.
I'm sorry, it's a title match. I don't see it happening. I really don't. Here it comes. The Tri-State Champion, Helter Skelter.
Champion coming to the ring.
You're getting a lot of love from the fans right now.
Helter Skelter, you're absolutely right. He is getting a lot of love from the fans, but that to me says a lot about him. It says he's weak. It says he's spineless. And it says he's not going to be able to match up against the likes of Jafar Hasheesh.
Like I said, this man has defeated the legends of the business. Jafar Hasheesh hasn't quite achieved legendary status yet, but I'll tell you what, he will have his hands full.
I have seen it. I've seen him go in the ring against these legends, and I've seen him win. But I'll tell you what, Joe, he has not been up against a force like Jafar Hasheesh. He will do whatever it takes to win tonight.
Referee John Cerro checking both men. Championship's on the line. We got the bell, and here we go. Both men toe-to-toe right now.
Helter Skelter
fist
is no match for the strength and power of Jafar Hasheesh.
Jafar Hasheesh chopping him down in a corner. Putting the boots to him. Right now, scoring early and often right now on Helter Skelter. Jafar laying the lumber. Submitting the turnbuckle. Could this be the night for Loudy? Big splash in the corner.
It's over, Joe. It's over already.
Helter Skelter down. He puts one foot on it for a cover. This is a championship match. You got to cover a man and hook the leg to win a championship. That's why Loudy's met. I'll tell you, I question Loudy sometimes.
Jafar Hasheesh has supreme confidence in this match.
But now he's in trouble early. Big double axe handle to the back of the neck. Now Jafar's the one in trouble. Helter going for the cover. We got a count of 1, 2, almost. Loudy sticking his nose in with that flag right there. Breaking up the pin. Jafar from behind and a low blow. Typical money, power, and respect right there.
That's using his head, Joe. That's using his brains. He knows to take the man down to the mat any way you can. Once you have the man on the mat, that's how you get the victory.
Jafar Hasheesh right now in control of Helter Skelter. Choking him on the ropes right now. Breaking them rules. Taking every shortcut he can do.
He's not breaking rules, Joe. He's taking advantage of the situation.
Money, power, and respect, taking his shortcuts. Right now, Jafar putting the boots to Helter Skelter. Referee John Cerro right now being distracted by Jafar Hasheesh. Loudy interfering. Loudy's a weasel, I'll tell you.
You call it a shortcut, Joe.
Uh-oh. Business is about to pick up right now. Gemini. Onslaught hitting the ring. The Cash Money Brothers. Jafar Hasheesh has just been destroyed by Gemini. All those words right now from Hasheesh. Gemini's going to make him eat them right now, that's for sure. Now Jafar is begging off. Gemini with a huge headbutt. Gemini takes Helter Skelter, throws him right out of the ring.
Gemini and the Cash Money Brothers have no love for ACPW, and they have no love for Loudy's money, power, and respect.
Gemini takes him down. Jafar Hasheesh has been destroyed by Gemini right now.
When the Cash Money Brothers turned their backs on ACPW and illegally defeated the brothers Mackentyre for the Tag Team Championship, they turned their back on the entire company.
That's right. I have to agree with you there. The Cash Money Brothers in ACPW. It don't matter who you are, they don't like you.
Kwame, Gemini, and Onslaught have no friends except each other here in ACPW.
But apparently it's a little help there. Helter Skelter and 3. Helter Skelter gets a win thanks to Gemini and Onslaught, the Cash Money brothers. And like I say, he always finds a way, and still tri-state champion Helter Skelter. Gemini continuing to endear himself to all the ACPW
Onslaught
superstars.
Well right now.
Gemini and all. Gemini threatening the officials. Onslaught and Gemini plotting. Making Jafar Hasheesh pay right now.
Onslaught's got that big heavy chain, JOJO.
Onslaught looks like he's about to unleash big time on Jafar. He's got that big chain. And another boot to the head. Gemini just destroying Jafar Hasheesh. Onslaught looking on at the prone Jafar Hasheesh. Crowd right now solidly behind the Cash Money brothers. That might change later on, as the Cash Money brothers, like I say, they got no love for anybody.
These 3 guys together with Kwame are renegades here in ACPW. They will take on all comers.
Guys, it's a big night for us. It's a big night. You're both big, strong, strapping Italian guys. I'm so excited. Frankie, tonight you got little Mondo. We got this TV title. There's no way he's going to take it away from you. Do you feel good?
I feel great.
You feel great? Niles, you were 1-1 with Ian Cross, the deciding factor, and you look cute.
Thank you.
You feel good?
I feel great.
I feel great. I feel so good. I think big things are going to happen for us. And Viva la Italy. Is that Mexican? I don't know, but I'm really excited. I'm going to go get ready, okay?
See my girl's butt? What on to me?
Always, you're always looking for it, and right now you're lacking it severely.
Well, this should be a real heck of a match. You got Aramis and Shaheem going one-on-one to match up against Korpse for the ACPW World Heavyweight vacant ACPW World Heavyweight Championship.
I'm very excited about this match. A couple of great wrestlers, JOJO, and one of my personal favorites, Shaheem. Led by, of course, the financial miracle and the managerial mastermind, Loudy.
Here comes Aramis. He's no stranger to the ACPW rings. He's one extremely accomplished wrestler.
Aramis in the ring, getting the fans excited. That's not going to do him much good when Shaheem gets out here, I'll tell you that. We're about to see some great competition here tonight. These 2 men vying for the world title shot here tonight at the finals against Korpse. We will see who will be the next ACPW World Heavyweight Champion.
Well, only see one of the, that's absolutely right. And in the ring right now with Aramis, you also have former ACPW junior heavyweight champion. So Aramis is very accomplished. Now you got Shaheem. And I'll tell you what, Shaheem is one heck of an athlete. And I've said it since he's joined up with Loudy, it was the biggest mistake of his career. And we'll see what he's got, but honestly, I think this has something to do with gold. I think Aramis is going to come out on top. I'm going to stick by it.
You call it a mistake, JOJO. I call it genius. He knows where to go in order to have success in this business. Loudy surrounds himself with top talent, and that talent includes the likes of Shaheem, one of the best wrestlers here in ACPW. And I'm going to go out, not even on a limb, JOJO. I'm going to make a bold prediction, and I'm going to say Shaheem will be the next ACPW heavyweight champion.
Oh, that's a big words coming from you, RC. We also know every once in a while you're in the pockets of Loudy. So how much did he pay you to say that?
I don't take any money directly from Loudy. He does give me financial advice, and he's helped me to make some serious cash, JOJO.
Well, I'll tell you what, Shaheem might be getting the cash, but I'll tell you what, his career is going the wrong way right now, managed by Loudy.
You know, while the rest of the economy is doing poorly, Loudy has the answers. He knows exactly how to make that money.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to ignore the fact that Loudy's the manager of Shaheem, and I'm going to look at this match as if it's just Shaheem versus Aramis, a one-on-one contest between two highly skilled competitors, and the match itself being refereed by our senior official, Malcolm Slick.
Well, that's the first thing I don't like about this matchup. Hopefully Malcolm Slick will be able to look past his bias and call this match down the middle.
Oh, I don't doubt that Malcolm Slick's going to call this match right down the middle, and I don't doubt that Aramis is going to come out on top of Shaheem. No disrespect to Shaheem, but I tell you, he made a mistake going with Loudy.
Chant that later when Shaheem is holding that gold, but he's wearing it around his waist.
We will see, RC. We will see.
He's going to be laughing in the face of all these idiots out here.
Aramis getting the crowd going. I'll tell you what, I can't wait. I can't wait for these two to lock up. I can't wait. Both men sizing each other up. Shaheem jaw-jacking with the fans. A little slap to the face there of Aramis. Shaheem showing that arrogance. Now he got it right back. How do you like that, Shaheem? I don't think you liked it very much, RC.
Shaheem can dish it out. He can take it. He is one of the best wrestlers here in ACPW, and he's going to prove it tonight.
Big lockup right now. Into the corner, Shaheem. Let's see if we can get a clean break out of him.
Of course there's a clean break. What are you accusing Shaheem of?
Now, here we go. Right now, choking him in the corner. Shaheem right now taking the low road. Aramis firing back with some forearms to the head. Takes him into the corner. Big slap to the face. Shaheem right now feeling it. Show disrespect to Aramis. Aramis paying him back. And Shaheem doesn't like it one bit. Loudy on the outside, trying to finagle some kind of advice for his man Shaheem. Looks a little perturbed, does Loudy. And we got another lockup. And side headlock right now being applied by Shaheem. He's in control. Into the ropes. Shaheem bounces off. Big shoulder tackle. Shaheem with a cover. We got one. We got two. 2 count only. Senior official Malcolm Slick right on the money.
This match only a minute or so old, and already Shaheem nearly scored the pinfall victory.
I'll tell you what, I never disparage Shaheem's ability in the ring, just his decisions. And the decision to have Loudy in your corner, I don't care who you are, it's a mistake.
I'll tell you what, JOJO, you can say that all you want, but you're going to have to sing a different tune when we crown the new champion, and that champion's name is Shaheem.
Well, Shaheem's going to have to get through Aramis first, and that's going to be a tough task.
I have supreme confidence, JOJO, both in Loudy's ability as a manager and even more in Shaheem's ability as a wrestler.
We got the test of strength going on right now. Right now, Aramis has the advantage. Taking back Shaheem. Shaheem bridging down. Shaheem fires back up. Now he's taking down Aramis. He's got the advantage. With
What a reversal!
Aramis with the bridge. Comes out of it. Nicely executed. Huda could run out of nowhere. And a flying heel kick right there. Shaheem sent out of the ring. Aramis in total control right now.
Shaheem will consult with Loudy. Loudy looking for a timeout. He'll consult with his man, and he'll get things straightened out. He'll get Shaheem's head straightened out, get it back in the game, get it back where it belongs, so he can get back in that ring and do what he has to do to win this match.
Loudy, huge dive outside the ring from Aramis. He threw right over the top rope. Aramis just took out Shaheem. Shaheem down and out. Aramis throws Shaheem back in the ring. Sets him up for a cover. We have 1, 2. 2 count only. 2 count only from our senior official.
I'll tell you what, JOJO, Shaheem can take a lot of punishment. It's going to take a heck of a lot more than that to beat him tonight.
Whip into the ropes. Loudy right there. Tries to trip up Aramis. Sticking his nose where it doesn't belong again. Oh, and an enziguri right there. Shaheem takes out Aramis. We got a cover. We got 1, 2. That's it. 2 count only.
So close, JOJO, so close.
Close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades, RC. Big body shots right now from Shaheem. Shoulder to the midsection. And another. Aramis in trouble. Shaheem whips him into the turnbuckle. Oh! Takes him down. Shaheem. Oh! Nails a drop kick in the corner. The hesitation drop kick in the corner by Shaheem. We got a cover. We got 1, 2. 2 count only. That was almost 3, RC.
Admit it, JOJO, you were impressed.
I'm very impressed with Shaheem. Like I said, I think he's a tremendous athlete. But I think he makes tremendously poor decisions.
You say that, JOJO, but he's in the match that will get him to the World Championship final. I don't see how that's a poor decision. Loudy's gotten him this far.
Let's see if he can pull it off, RC. Aramis is one tough competitor. Former junior champion here in ACPW.
No disrespect to Aramis. I've seen him wrestle all over the place here in the area, and he is tremendous. I don't deny that.
Huge roll-up right there from Aramis. 2 count. Aramis almost took out Shaheem. Big clothesline from Shaheem, though. Knocked Aramis right back to reality right there. They might have knocked him into next week, quite frankly, RC.
Shaheem completely taking control right now.
2 count only. Lots of 2 counts for Shaheem, but I don't see the 3 that you keep advertising, RC.
It's coming, JOJO. You just wait. Look again, Malcolm Slick giving a hard time to Shaheem. I don't know why he feels the need to interject himself.
Well, it's because Shaheem's bending the rules. Loudy's poking his head in this match whenever he can. Senior official Malcolm Slick trying to exude his authority right now.
Malcolm Slick needs to keep his eyes on the match and ignore whatever it is Loudy's doing or that you say Loudy's doing.
Right now, Shaheem choking out Aramis. I mean, they're just breaking the rules every chance they get. Shaheem's better than that.
I didn't see any choke.
RC, you got to clean your glasses, I'm telling you. Shaheem whips Aramis in the ropes. Sets him up, sunset. No. Yeah, sunset flip right there from Aramis. Into a leg drop, nails it. Aramis right now, trying to fire himself up. Shaheem in trouble.
Both men down on the mat, but getting up as we speak. Aramis
Shaheem first to his feet. Aramis first to his feet. Big drop kick takes Shaheem down. And a clothesline from Aramis. And another clothesline from Aramis. Shaheem looks to be finished right now. I think that's all she wrote. Aramis going to the top, looking to finish the match. Aramis ascending the top rope. Huge body press. He's got it. 1, 2. Oh, he was that close. 2 count. He's that close to going to face Korpse for the World Heavyweight Championship.
All I can say, JOJO, is wow. What a match we've had so far.
I expected nothing less from these two competitors. Aramis right now setting him up for a suplex. Blocked out. Shaheem, German suplex. That was a German suplex with authority right there. 1, 2 count only. I'll tell you, I give Aramis credit for kicking out of that one.
Both of these men have taken so much punishment from each other during this match. I'll tell you what, JOJO, I still predict a win for Shaheem, but I'll tell you, I have to give all the respect in the world to Aramis. He has given it everything he's got. This match has been all I expected and more.
Shaheem tried to go to the top, knocked off by Aramis. All you fans out there, ACPW Freedom TV, you're seeing a classic right now between these two competitors. Shaheem in trouble on the top rope. Aramis pushes him back, setting him up. Could we be seeing a superplex? Aramis setting him up and a huge superplex. He just knocked Shaheem into next week. That's all she wrote. He's just got to make the cover. Shaheem is done. Aramis covers. 1, 2. Oh! Loudy. Distracting over senior official Malcolm Slick right there. He just robbed Aramis of the opportunity. What did Loudy throw? Loudy threw something in the ring. It looks like a piece of metal or something. What is he going to do with that piece of metal, RC?
He's going to use it, JOJO.
Oh! He just nailed him with that foreign object. It looked like a metal chair leg or something. 1, 2. Unbelievable. Aramis was robbed. Shaheem broke the rules. Uses a foreign object. He didn't need to use a foreign object. Shaheem will now go on to face Korpse for the ACPW World Heavyweight Championship. And I guess Loudy is one step closer to gold, but I still don't believe he'll be able to get the job done. When it's all on the line, when these two competitors face off with one another, I don't believe Loudy will be able to get the job done.
All I can say to you, JOJO, is it's not illegal if you don't get caught.
I'm telling you, Aramis was robbed. It's a shame our senior official missed it. But it was all due to Loudy's interference and Loudy distracting everybody. I tell you, this is a hard pill to swallow.
You know, I don't understand you, JOJO. On one hand, you criticize Loudy.
Shaheem. Korpse is ACPW.
Criticize Loudy that he can't get his guy and his men to the gold, but then on the other hand, you say it was directly because of Loudy that Shaheem defeated Aramis.
Let's see him beat Korpse. I don't think so, RC. I don't think so.
As I said just a few moments ago, JOJO, As I predicted earlier, JOJO, Shaheem will be the next ACPW heavyweight champion, and it's that much closer to being reality, all because Loudy, the financial miracle and managerial genius, guided his man to the finals against Korpse.
That's right, Gemini. You know what? You want to sell me down the river? You want to turn your back on me? Well, guess what, brother? I'm the one that made us champions. I'm the one that had your back. And then you want to, I don't know, kissy with Kwame and get everything back together? Well, guess what? I found myself a new partner, somebody I could trust. And you know what? People around here don't know who he is. Well, I shouldn't say who he is, but our history. Well, we beat the hell out of each other up and down the East Coast, left each other bloody. So now I've gotten Tommy Golden and a great manager that's going to take us to new heights. Johnny, come in here, brother.
I don't, Patch.
Not too bad, brother.
Glad to be here.
Not too
Glad to
bad.
be here. Gemini, Kwame, Onslaught, the Cash Money Brothers.
That's
Really? I mean, it sounds like something I heard years ago. I don't know. But the bottom line is this. When Patch and Tommy Golden get to you, you'll have a hope.
Let me tell you something. Zero tolerance is in the house. You know what that means? We ain't taking nothing. We don't care if we have to beat you down and get disqualified. We are here to make our name the top of the list. And it's going to happen, and it's going to start tonight. And you know what, Gemini, Onslaught, Kwame? Guess what? It's going to start with you guys because I got a little payback for you. I'm going to get warmed up tonight.
Fellas, you better watch out.
A little bit of a warm-up for these big boys.
Ladies and gentlemen, you heard the challenge. Hasheesh for the finals of the ACPW World Heavyweight Championship tonight. And just before that Korpse is accepted, and tonight,
I told you, RC, the biggest match of his career, he wants it to happen now, ASAP.
He's going to regret that decision.
We got a newcomer here to ACPW, Magnum XL, and he's coming in here with a New York Mets jersey, a David Wright jersey, and the Philadelphia, and the home of the world champions. What's wrong with this guy? Magnum XL? Come on, this may be extra small, he ain't extra large, that's for sure.
All I can say is if it makes the dopes in this arena upset, I'm all for it. You know, maybe, JOJO, maybe I'll start coming in here wearing a New York Giants jersey.
That's something you would do, RC. I'm sorry, David Wright in Philadelphia? No way. Magnum XL. I wouldn't debut in a company wearing a Mets jersey. I'm sorry. People out there watching this on Freedom TV, Tony Gambini, I think, is about to give this Magnum XL a butt whooping.
Tony Gambini coming to the ring.
Tony Gambini, no stranger to the ACPW rings. It's going to be a good contest. Like I say, this is my first time seeing Magnum XL.
Well, from what I've heard, from what I hear, everything I've heard about this guy has been good, JOJO. And I look forward to seeing him wrestle tonight.
I'll tell you what, I'm dubbing myself here with the ring bell, and I'm so stymied by the fact that this guy came in here with a Mets jersey. Big headlock right now by Magnum XL. He's got the early advantage on Tony Gambini. Gambini turns it into an arm lock. Twist it back. Magnum XL has him in a full Nelson right now. Both men jockeying for position. Magnum XL. Oh, kick to the back.
Magnum XL wearing down Gambini with the kicks and now the chin lock.
He's wearing down Tony Gambini. And jaw-jacking with the fans. He's definitely drawing some heat.
Well, he endeared himself to me right away as soon as he walked in here and made all these dopes get their ire up.
Got my ire up too, RC. Big shoulder block right there. Into the ropes. Magnum bounces off. Hip toss right there. And a drop kick from Tony Gambini. Magnum XL rolling outside the ring, trying to collect himself. Just like the New York Mets are trying to do, trying to collect themselves.
Well, not knowing too much about Magnum XL, I'll be curious to see how he comes back in this match after having gotten beaten up a little bit here early. Let's see how he counters.
Tony Gambini firing away, knocking his block off in the corner right now. Oh, eye poke right there. Takes him back in the corner. And a chop from Magnum XL. And an elbow to the side of the head. Takes him over right there. He goes for a cover. Big John Cerro, 1, 2 count only.
Very effective, I would say, for Magnum XL in wearing down Gambini.
Gambini with a jawbreaker there. Takes down Magnum XL. Magnum XL in trouble. Tony Gambini hits him with a clothesline. John Cerro right on top of the action. Spine buster by Tony Gambini. That's all she wrote. Big John Cerro, 1, 2. Referee Big John Cerro gets it a 2 count right there. Tony Gambini not happy with the count. Magnum XL trying to collect himself. Oh, what a super kick! They knocked him into next month. Magnum XL with an impressive victory with a super kick. Tony Gambini, I'll give him credit. That was a heck of a maneuver. He came out of nowhere with that super kick, too.
He absolutely knocked him into next week.
That's exactly right, RC. Maybe the next month. I don't know if Tony Gambini's going to get up.
I have to say, JOJO, everything I heard was true. I'm very impressed. I am very impressed with Magnum XL. And you know what else I'm impressed with? His knowledge of Philadelphia sports.
Yeah, he's so smart he wears a Mets jersey in Philadelphia. Come on, RC.
But he knows
That David Wright, the cocky son of a gun.
He knows it.
You know, man, this Destination Zero, they walking around here now talking about CMB, Crash Crew, they ain't nothing. They the most hardcore tag team. Now, granted, one of the individuals by the name of, what I used to call him, the Cyclops, Patch, he's all right sometimes, but you gotta go with family. I don't like the boy. It was strictly money. I made money, I started losing money, didn't need his ass anymore. It wasn't an even split, because I could see, he couldn't even see. So, tonight, what do they call it? Zero tolerance, Destination Zero? You got me, and Onslaught. Damn. You done went from bad to worse, son. You don't know what you're dealing with. You got the real human suplex machine. And like I said before, I'm not wrapped too tight lately. So, you know what, Slow? My voices are talking to me, man.
You let them talk. Matter of fact, I'm gonna make them listen. For the past few years, I've been dealing with Patch. I had to turn against my own blood, and I've been coming in and day out doing this crap. Slapping hands, kissing babies, and all that nonsense. It's over. It's over. Today is the first day of the reign of pain. Emergency exit only, boys.
You hear that?
Use it. Use the exit. I'm giving it to you. Because if you don't use it, you're going to be in an ambulance.
Uh-huh. What? Huh? Mikey talking.
Let him talk.
You talking.
I like what he has to say.
Oh.
He's right.
Is he?
He's totally right.
You know what he told me to do?
What did he tell you to do?
You know what he told me to do?
What did he tell you to do?
You'll see.
Whatever you do, make sure that it's extremely painful. You know, a chain is only as strong as its weakest link. In ACPW and with Destination Nowhere, I'm gonna find out how strong you truly are.
Mikey stole my beer, man!
I'll get you another one.
Okay.
I'll get you another one. Get that camera out of my face.
Our next contest is in the ball with a 20-minute hour.
I'll tell you what, Joe, we saw a big turn of events on our last show with Breaker Morant when we were in Camden at Campbell's Field, joining forces at that time with his new manager, Johnny Cisco.
That's exactly right, RC. It'd be a formidable duo. Oh, here we go. Loudy bringing Reno to the ring. Money, power, and respect represented right now. Loudy looking very confident bringing Reno to the ring.
Well, Loudy should be confident. He has got some of the best wrestlers here at ACPW, members of Money, Power, and Respect, including Reno.
Well, he's got his work cut out for him tonight with Breaker Morant and Johnny Cisco. I'll tell you what, it's going to be interesting to see how Johnny Cisco and Loudy, interact with each other outside the ring. Loudy actually has somebody to counteract his interfering in his man's matches.
Say this though, Joe, Reno is going to have his work cut out for him as he goes up against one of the more intimidating forces here in ACPW.
Breaker Morant, definitely former internet television champion, one of ACPW's finest. And under the tutelage of Johnny Cisco, I'll be curious what Johnny Cisco is going to bring for Breaker Morant at this point. Breaker Morant going around ringside, sizing up the situation. Reno and Loudy.
I'll tell you what, Joe, Breaker Morant went toe-to-toe. I saw him go toe-to-toe with Gemini, and not too many people can do that. Not too many people can say that they have that ability.
You're exactly right. We saw that match in Camden, New Jersey at Campbell's Field. Gemini and Breaker went all at it, and I mean all at it. They had a battle for the ages. And we're underway. Reno attacking Breaker in the corner, firing away with punches to the head. Breaker stunned and in trouble.
Reno taking the early advantage, using his ring intelligence to take advantage of the big, strong Breaker Morant.
But the veteran Breaker Morant comes in. He's met with a boot to the face. Breaker stunned. And a big hip toss by Breaker Morant. Reno in some pain early on. Nice arm takedown right there. Right now, Breaker working over Reno's arm. Throwing some forearms. That shoulder and arm area right now in trouble for Reno. You can see him already starting to favor it. Breaker Morant wearing him down.
It's still very early here, Joe. I'm not concerned yet. I have the utmost faith in Loudy's ability to guide his men to victories.
Well, we'll see about that, RC. Johnny Cisco, I think, is going to beg to differ, as I'm sure he wants to bring his man Breaker a victory here, and maybe one step closer to being in the championship picture again. Like I said, Breaker, former internet television champion, and he wants bigger and better things, and I'm sure that's why Johnny Cisco's in his corner. Oh, and a big boot to the head. Reno working over Breaker Morant now. We get a 2 count right now from senior official Malcolm Slick. Johnny Cisco on the apron, trying to distract the official. Big scoop and a big slam from Reno. Breaker Morant in trouble. Reno into the ropes and a leg drop.
Nicely executed there by Reno.
Got a count of 1 and 2. 2.5.
Malcolm Slick needs to do something about Johnny Cisco, or else Reno's going to do something instead.
Well, I'll tell you what. I mean, Loudy's the one that interferes in these matches too. We got to roll up 1, 2, 3. Quick victory for Breaker Morant over Reno. And it was no thanks to Johnny Cisco. But you know what? I don't have a problem with it. I don't have a problem with it. Loudy wants to interfere in all these matches. So can Johnny Cisco. Tit for tat. But right now, Reno looks
on television.
Reno looks defeated in the corner. I mean, he was defeated, but it looks like he's taking that loss a little hard.
Well, he should. He just got robbed by Johnny Cisco.
Like I say, money, power, and respect, they lost again.
But, you know, JOJO, I'm getting a little tired of you being down on Loudy all the time. You've got to have some respect for the man. And now let's listen to his words of wisdom.
Let him win a title, RC. Just fires Reno. What's with that?
Huge news.
Well, Reno put his hands on Loudy. He's lifted him up in the corner. Whoa, down goes Loudy's glasses. Loudy looks a little scared right now.
Here comes 2.
Oh, this big guy, too. We seen him last month here in Northeast Community Center. He's coming in. It's a big mountain. Oh, what a huge hit to the face. Reno, he just got leveled. This huge specimen in the ring. He goes by the name of 2. He grabs him by the throat. Look at the size of this guy, RC.
He's
and the power. What a choke slam. He picked him up like he was nothing. Wow, is this guy associated with Loudy? This is huge news. Look at the size of this guy, RC. Well, I gotta say, I'll give Loudy a little bit of prop there. This guy too is one monster. But as I always say, he's making a mistake aligning himself with Loudy. I'll tell you what, like I say, 2's making a mistake, putting himself in the aligned with Loudy. I'll tell you what, you might be giving them ACPW nightmares.
I don't know if I've ever seen as an impressive physique, an impressive looking force like we're seeing right now in 2.
And the power that he exuded when he chokeslammed Reno. I mean, he picked him up like he was a feather.
I'll tell you what, Joe, if anyone can match power with Kwame, it might just be 2.
You know, RC, you might be right. This guy, too, is no joke. But I'm going to stick by my guns. I think he's making a mistake aligning himself with Loudy. But I gotta say, Loudy.
Look at 2, he knows where his bread is buttered.
You got a good one here. This, too, looks like he might be the real deal. I don't like it, RC. I don't like it one bit.
You don't like it, Joe? Oh, I'll tell you what, I love it.
Well, RC, this is going to be a heck of a contest. Frankie Frizzo, our champion, going against Sick Little Mondo. Sick Little Mondo won a Battle Royal last month to earn a championship match here in ACPW, and he chose Frankie Frizzo on the Internet TV title. Little Mondo coming to the ring right now. It's a huge matchup for him. Internet television title on the line. Big opportunity.
I'll tell you what, Joe, Sick Little Mondo, one of those stars, young stars here at ACPW. I've seen this kid wrestle all over the place, and he's exciting. He's got a lot of ability, and I know I say this every time Frankie Frizzo gets in the ring, but we might have a new champion tonight.
RC, you always sell our Internet television champion short. He's the real deal. He has the eye of the tiger. And tonight, he's got a heck of an opponent. But I'll tell you what, Frizzo going to pull it out again. I guarantee it, RC. Champion now, accompanied to the ring by Noel Harlow. Frankie Frizzo, Internet television champion, hitting the ring. He's shaking hands and kissing babies. That's what Frankie Frizzo's doing right now. He's having the time of his life as the Internet television champion.
Well, if he's shaking hands and kissing babies in this building, he better check himself into the hospital across the street when this match is over. You don't know what he might have caught.
Frizzo bringing in the lovely Noel Harlow, who's accompanying him to the ring tonight. Not only is he the champ, he's got the girl. I'll tell you what, this is going to be a heck of a match.
I'll tell you what, Joe, I haven't been this excited for a TV title match since I don't know when. This is going to be a great contest. Lock up right away. Little Mondo taking oh my goodness, I'm all screwed up here.
Frankie Frizzo right now with the advantage, RC.
I'm so surprised to see Frizzo take the early advantage. I don't know what happened to me just now.
That's probably Noel Harlow on the outside of the ring, distracting you, distracting all of us.
I think you're right about that.
Big hip toss right there from Frankie Frizzo. And Little Mondo counters.
Well, you know, there's
Nice arm drag right there from Frankie Frizzo.
There's no shame in being distracted by Noel Harlow.
Both guys going toe-to-toe right now, move for move. Takes his leg out from under him. Got a cover right there. Both guys, quick exchange. Frizzo and Mondo eyeing each other up. Right now, both men showing some respect for each other. They've matched each other move for move so far. Big lockup again. Frizzo and Mondo. Mondo has Frizzo in the ropes. Mondo gets Frizzo in the corner. Frizzo has Mondo in the corner. Clean break right there from Frizzo. Oh, and a slap in the face from Frizzo. I'm surprised at that. Oh, and payback from Mondo. Frizzo misses a clothesline. Mondo nails him in the corner. Mondo, nice nip off the turnbuckle. Firing away on Frizzo. Frizzo hits the buckle. Monkey flip in the corner. Out of the corner. Mondo with a forearm to the back. Got to cover. 1, 2.
So close.
2 count only for Little Mondo. Like I say, it's a huge match for Little Mondo here in ACPW. Oh, he flies right over the top rope. Frankie Frizzo showing some ring generalship right there. Little Mondo flies over the top rope. Noel Harlow has Frankie Frizzo fired up, as well as all these fans right now. Frankie Frizzo taking it to Little Mondo.
As much as it pains me to say this, JOJO, that's why Frizzo is the champion, because he knows how to use that ring to his advantage.
Mondo hit him with a shoulder to the stomach, and a drop kick from the top. We got to cover. 1, 2 count only.
Mondo with another near fall.
And a clothesline outside the ring. Mondo takes Frizzo out. Noel Harlow checking on her man. The championship's in the balance. Mondo sizing him up. Hits the ropes. Over the top and takes out Frizzo.
Sweet Mary.
Frizzo knocked into next week right there.
Mondo taking down the champion outside the ring.
Frizzo scoops up Mondo. Oh, into the post. Frizzo wrestling very aggressively tonight.
How is Frizzo even able to stand after what Mondo did?
I'm telling you, RC, give Frizzo some credit there. He's able to absorb some punishment. Frizzo now putting the boots to Mondo.
Mondo's as surprised as anybody, JOJO.
Double arm suplex right there.
Nicely executed. Once again, pained me to say that, but
Frizzo on top of his game tonight, defending this title.
that he is. And he's going to have to stay that way because Mondo will take advantage of any mistakes that are made.
Fans are getting a treat tonight. Freedom TV. 1, 2 count only by Little Mondo. Oh, and an elbow right to the mush right there. Frizzo nailed him hard. 1, 2, 2.5. Fans out there on ACPW Freedom TV getting a treat as the ACPW Internet Television Championship on the line right now. Champion Frankie Frizzo in control. Oh, and a knee to the head.
You know, JOJO, it strikes me that there's no better place to watch an internet television match than on television like Freedom TV.
Absolutely. We got a cover from Frizzo. 2.5. 2 count only. Everybody's hand the refs 3. Senior official Malcolm Slick should know. He calls him right down the middle.
So you said.
Frizzo right now has the advantage.
Not on me.
Has Mondo up. Whips him into the ropes. Nice roll up there. 1, 2, almost. Schoolboy out of nowhere from Mondo. Frizzo frazzled. Big suplex. Mondo going for a cover. We got 1. We got 2. 2 count only right now. Mondo, small package from Mondo. This could be it. 2. Almost. Frizzo almost lost the title right there. Mondo almost realized the dream. We got 1, 2. Frizzo almost got 2 there.
I'll tell you what, JOJO, both of these men with so many near falls.
Pulls him up. 1, 2, almost. Almost. I'll tell you what. These guys pulling out all the stops. Frizzo sizing him up, but Mondo took him out. Took his feet out from under him. I think Frizzo waited a little long right there.
Mondo looks like he's getting ready for something big here.
Oh, drop kick into the corner and bounces his head off the turnbuckle. Mondo sizing Frizzo up. Oh, kick right to the head. Frizzo in trouble. Noel Harlow knows her man's in trouble.
Very nice kick to the head there by Mondo. Very impressive. I'm telling you, Joe, we might just see a new champion crown tonight.
Little Mondo ascending the top. Frizzo in trouble. He's down. He looks like he's out. Huge splash. Frog splash from the top. We gotta cover 1, 2, 2.5. 2.5, maybe 2 3/4. Frizzo showing the eye of the tiger, kicking out there.
So close, so close. I'm telling you, Joe, it's palpable. I can taste it. I can feel it. We're gonna have a new champion.
I'll tell you what, Frizzo's able to pull up and collect himself right now. Frizzo has him up. He's setting him up for something. Could be a power slam. Frizzo has him up. Nails a power slam. Frizzo has him down.
Frizzo really putting the punishment now on Mondo. Mondo has to get back up to his feet.
We got to cover 1, 2, and a kick out. That power slam was with authority. Frizzo trying to collect himself right now. Mondo stagger. Mondo beat both men totally worn down in this match. Mondo going to the top rope, sizing up Frizzo. Oh! The bell just sounded. Looks like the time.
It looks like the time has expired here in this TV title.
It looks like the time has run out in the match.
Continue going. He's not happy. And I'm sure, you know who's even less happy is Mondo.
I'll tell you what, both these men, they took it to each other all the way. They gave it everything they had. Frizzo comes out of there. These men will live to fight another day. Frizzo comes out of there still internet television champion. But you know, deep down, Frizzo wanted the victory. He had to want the victory.
I'll say this, Joe. To me, you know what this says? We have to see this match again because there's unfinished business between these two.
And I'll tell you what, sick little Mondo won that title match, and he gave it everything he had. So show good sportsmanship in there. Good show of sportsmanship right there from Frizzo and Mondo.
Oh, it makes me sick.
I'll tell you what, Frizzo showed he has the eye of the tiger again. He didn't get the win, he got the draw, he held on to the title. These two men match up again. Maybe down the line with some more time, Frizzo will get the job done.
Our next contest will continue the battle for the ACPW World Tag Team Championship. This is a 1-on-1 singles contest. Scheduled for 1 fall.
All right, RC, this is going to be one heck of a matchup. We got the rightful tag team champion and current tag team champions, Angus Mackentyre, going one-on-one with Kwame. The fake tag team champions, if you will, in my opinion.
Well, you know, Joe. It's very rare indeed when you and I see eye to eye on anything, but for once, I I think you actually have it right. The brothers McIntyre are the rightful champions.
I mean, you got to win the belts in the ring in a fair one-on-one, tag team match, and a, two-on-two competition. And that wasn't exactly how the Kwame and Gemini won their belts. They were basically given to them by ACPW officials by intimidation. They intimidated their way to another set of tag belts. Right now, hitting the ring, your current and top flight tag team, the brothers McIntyre.
Well, I'll tell you what, Joe, the brothers McIntyre, Angus is going to have an opportunity to prove that they deserve to be the rightful tag team champions and not Kwame and Gemini. As Kwame is going to come out here and they're going to face off against each other, and we're going to see a little preview of a future unification when these two teams go at it.
I hear you, but I'll tell you what, as these two crazies flip themselves into the ring, they're probably already drunk out of their minds, but you got to be drunk out of your mind to get in the ring with Kwame.
Well, that much is true.
Right now, Angus holding up the tag team championship, the rightful champion. And now we're going to be seeing one of the most dominating specimens in ACPW. And one half of the quote-unquote tag team champions. Here comes Kwame.
Kwame, probably the most impressive physical specimen that's ever set foot in this company.
They're hit
by Gemini and Onslaught, all three members of the Cash Money Brothers.
They're hitting the ring. They didn't bring their rent-a-belts tonight because they know they're going up against the real tag champs. Right now, Johnny can't wrestle tonight because of an injury. But I'll tell you what, Angus is going to give Kwame everything he can handle. Cash Money Brothers right now, taking their time getting into the ring, using the intimidation. Right now, Johnny wiping his rear end with Kwame's shirt. That ain't gonna bode well with Kwame. He gonna pay for that down the line. You don't do that to Kwame. No siree. I might not recognize how they won how they are represented as partial tag team champions, but I'll tell you what, they are devastating indeed.
I'll say this, Joe, the brothers McIntyre have to be completely drunk because they're showing absolutely no fear.
You're absolutely right, RC. On.
Why is it if he can't believe they are forfeiting their time? 30 days. That Tony said 30 days. I don't care who that is. My boys should be getting them titles right now since you can't defend your act. He's cleared. They said they didn't
I'm glad Onslaught sees it my way, recognizing the McIntyre brothers as the rightful tag team champions and as themselves as the contenders, so to speak, RC. Oh, we got a bell, RC. Here we go. Angus and Kwame one-on-one. One half of the tag team champions, brothers McIntyre. Angus McIntyre in there right now. Kwame doesn't look the least bit worried. And neither does Angus. And that scares me. Angus right through the legs of Kwame. Using maybe some speed right there over the power.
I'll tell you who it doesn't scare, Joe. It certainly doesn't scare Kwame. He knows when he gets in that ring, there is no one who can match up against him physically. And he dominates, man. He absolutely goes in there and lays down all the punishment that any man can take.
Kwame right now pounding on Angus McIntyre. Oh, and a clothesline. Angus literally looked like he might have fell out of his boots right there. Kwame right now all over Angus. Kwame choking him on the ropes. Johnny trying to get the crowd behind his brother Angus. Oh, look at Onslaught, just sliding an elbow right there for good measure, so to speak. Gemini patrolling the crowd. Onslaught holding onto that big chain. Big forearm right there from Kwame. Right down on Angus. Angus in trouble. I'm sorry, drunk or not, Angus got to be feeling that pain. Kwame going after the injured Johnny McIntyre. Johnny McIntyre better be careful.
JoJo, he might not be feeling it now, but I guarantee he's going to feel it later on. Maybe when he sobers up a little bit.
Kwame just drilling him, leveling him with boot after boot. Angus right now basically has a mud hole stomped in him. Going for a big suplex here. He nails it. Angus down. Kwame dominant right now. Just totally dominant. For all you people out there on Freedom TV, you can rest assured this is one of the toughest hombres you're ever going to see in professional wrestling.
Well, the man held the ACPW title for how long, Joe? 17
months. This man is a dominant force and one of the premier wrestlers in this business.
And you know what? He didn't even lose the title.
You're absolutely right. It was vacated. It was declared vacant. Between a match between him and Gemini, his brother Gemini, which was just an unbelievable match. They just basically said, why should we fight? Right now, Angus outside the ring. It looks like he's seeing stars. I don't even know if he knows where he is right now. And I'm not talking just because he's drunk. I'm talking because he's getting his rear end handed to him. Cash Money Brothers right now, not laying a hand. I'm impressed. Showing restraint. Johnny throws his brother Angus in the ring. Johnny always throws his brother Angus around. And Kwame throws him right back out. I don't know. Right now, Johnny getting into it with Onslaught. Both teams showing restraint. Onslaught showing a lot of restraint. I'm surprised.
Kwame has complete control of this match, doing whatever he wants to the brother McIntyre.
Johnny running around, distracting referee John Serra. Right now, Gemini going to town on Angus. He nails him. He hurt his hand with that blow. And Onslaught right there. Cash Money Brothers cashing in on Angus McIntyre right now. But oddly enough,
McIntyre absolutely out of being pummeled right now. John Serra trying to keep control of this match, but you know what? It's very difficult when you have a group like the Cash Money Brothers.
Cash Money Brothers right now showing why they're the most dominating force. 2 count only right there by Kwame. Cash Money Brothers showing why they're one of the most dominating forces and intimidating forces here in ACPW. Not one of, they are the most dominating, intimidating factions here in ACPW. Kwame right now laying in on Angus.
I don't know, Joel, with the addition of 2 earlier tonight, I think that crowd may have to go to the
look at this.
power and respect.
Look at all the outside interference. Going to work on his back right there in the kidney areas. Kwame nailing him with right hands to the head. Angus is just being decimated at the hands of the Cash Money Brothers. Angus don't know which ends up right now.
I'll tell you, with all the punishment he's taking, he might be sober by the time this match is over.
Telling you what, with these 2 teams in the ring, we agree too much, RC. It must be raining outside. It is.
It's probably a full moon, too.
Right now, Kwame going for a pin. Just continuing to beat him down. Looks like going for a choke, maybe. 2 count, foot on the ropes. Angus right now in a whole heap of trouble. Johnny unable to do much because of his injury. He's just trying to verbally inspire his brother, so to speak. Oh, it looks like we have a DDT. We got a DDT. Angus in desperation nails Kwame with a DDT. Is it enough? Does he have what it takes to get a pinfall over Kwame? Now he's putting the boots to Kwame. We got to cover. He should hook the leg right there. 1, 2 count only.
You know, Joel, that might have been the first little bit of offense that we've seen from Angus during this match. completely controlled up to now by Kwame.
Angus firing away on Kwame now for the first time right now. Oh, he's just putting it to Kwame. Thing is, I mean, you got to wonder, is this even affect Kwame? I mean, Kwame might be stunned, but I don't know.
Angus continuing to try to keep his momentum going, but I'll tell you what, JOJO, I've seen Kwame take on 5 guys at once and come out the victor.
High-risk maneuver by Angus right now. Kwame setting him up. Big suplex right from the top rope. Kwame right now goes for the cover. 1, 2 count only. Angus, I can't believe he kicked out. John Starr right on top of things.
Kwame taking control once again, picking up his opponent, Angus Mackentyre. The band's getting behind Angus.
Double.
Not doing very good.
Double thrust to the throat right there. Kwame right now. All over Angus Mackentyre. Kwame's laughing. He looked like he was laughing in there right now. Now putting the boots right back to Angus. Cash Money Brothers, Onslaught and Gemini wreaking havoc at ringside. Kwame wreaking havoc in the ring. Angus firing back though with shots to the gut. Big clothesline takes down Kwame. Kwame down and out in the ropes.
Angus Kwame's headscarf.
Angus using his well, I'll tell you what, you bring it to the ring, you can have it used against you. And that's exactly what Angus is doing right now. Taking it to Kwame's own headband. You cut off the breathing passage, RC. It don't matter how big you are, it'll bring you down to size.
You know, once again, Joe, I can't believe it, but I agree.
Angus trying to fire himself up, get the crowd behind him. Kwame looks a little stunned.
You know, it's very rare. I haven't seen Kwame on his knees and shaking his head during a match in many instances.
I'll tell you what, it makes me can't wait to see the title match between these two teams. Oh, and a clothesline. Takes Angus down. I'm sure you people out there on ACPW Freedom TV felt that. Kwame right now, sizing him up. Looks like he's getting ready. Getting ready to unleash something terrible on Angus, I'm sure. Sets him up. And he nails him with a suplex. We got 1, 2, 3. Kwame with the big victory over one half of the tag team champions. And that's got to say one thing. They're one step closer to maybe becoming the official ACPW tag team champions.
Well, looking over there, Onslaught having those belts in his hands. Looks to me like maybe they believe they should be the rightful champions right now.
Well, that's why it's called tag team wrestling. This was only a singles contest.
Kwame, Gemini, and Onslaught, the Cash Money Brothers, looking very impressive here tonight.
Absolutely, standing outside of the ring with those gold belts. They got to realize it wasn't a tag match. Not yet, fellas. You got to beat both these guys. You got to beat a healthy Johnny. And I'll tell you what, when the brothers Mackentyre take on the Cash Money Brothers, might be able to take 1 or 2 more drinks before the match because they're going to need everything they can to absorb the punishment they're going to get. Cash Money Brothers getting the fans crazy at ringside. Like we said earlier, Cash Money Brothers don't care who you are, what side of the fence you fight on. They don't like you.
But they are definitely gunning for those tag team championships. They want to win the World Tag Team title gold, and they want to do it by beating the brothers Mackentyre in the middle of the ring.
Cash Money Brothers look like they're trying to maybe get some women to go to the back with them. Uh-oh. Johnny taking Angus out of here.
Johnny better be careful he doesn't cause any more injury to himself.
He's taking the tag belts. Angus, he's taking them all back. Angus is just too much for him.
Let's hear it for Giant Angus. Who's the champ?
I'll tell you what, they might be able to find a way when those tag belts are on the line. They've held these belts for quite some time now. We'll see what happens when the time comes.
Well, whatever happens, I'm looking forward to the opportunity. I'm looking forward to seeing that match.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, our next contest is scheduled for football, the 28 time man.
Now here we go again. We've got Ron Starr coming out with Loudy and RC. I hate to say it, but I'm going to have to say it. Ron Starr, former World's Heavyweight Champion, not under the tutelage of Loudy. Under the tutelage of Loudy, how much gold has he held? None.
You know what, JOJO? Once a superstar, always a superstar. And Ron Starr is absolutely one of the best wrestlers here at ACPW, bar none.
I'll tell you.
He's one of my favorite wrestlers here at ACPW, JOJO, and he's being managed by Loudy, who will bring him back to the gold that you say he can't reach.
And I'll tell you what, Loudy bringing his newfound man to the ring with him too. No pun intended. 2 is backing up Loudy right now.
And I'll tell you what, JOJO, with 2 in his corner, I don't see how Ron Starr can possibly lose this match.
Oh, Ron Starr drinking from the cup. I don't know what it's the cup of. 2 letting his man Loudy in the ring. Oh, Ron Starr, he getting ready for competition right now.
Ron Starr, one of the greats here at ACPW, JOJO. I look forward to his matches every time I see his name on the card.
I'll tell you what, Ron Starr's got his work cut out for him. He's got Billy Reil coming out, the highlight reel, if you will. It's going to be a big match for Ron Starr and Billy Reil. Billy Reil's been around this business. He knows what's going on. So is Ron Starr. Both these guys are going to take it to each other. We're going to have a good match, RC.
You know, Billy Highlight Reel, they call him that for a reason. The man does things that just amaze and wow. But I'll tell you what, he's got his work cut out for him. You're absolutely right. I think Ron Starr, the immovable force, the unstoppable force, he is going to cut right through Billy Reil.
Well, here we go. Ron Starr and Billy Reil sizing each other up. Billy Reil getting the fans behind him. Ron Starr trying to get some accolades. Loudy holding his chalice at ringside.
You want to know who the man is, JOJO? I'll tell you who the man is. The man is Ron Starr.
Oh, let's see what he brings to this match. Ron Starr from behind. Billy Reil on the top rope. Playing to the crowd. Ron Starr, wise move. Take advantage of that. Billy Reil takes him out of the corner with a flying head scissors. And a clothesline. Over the top rope. Billy Reil took himself over the top on that one. Ron Starr stunned. Billy Reil getting Ron Starr to his feet. Picking him up. Through the ropes, outside the ring. Ron Starr in trouble. Loudy and 2 tending to their man. Tell you what, money, power, and respect. I don't know, didn't look too respected right there by Billy Reil. Billy Reil maybe looking to add to the highlight reel. He going to the top. Billy Reil adding another highlight. Here we go. Billy Reil sizing the things up. And he flies and takes out Money, Power, and Respect. In one fell swoop, Billy Reil takes out Money, Power, and Respect. What do you got to say about that, RC? Billy Reil all over them.
Magnum Slick should be doing his job and keeping wrestlers off of the top rope. That's a dangerous thing, JOJO. Somebody could get hurt.
Always with the excuses, RC. The highlight reel, Billy Reil, he should be out there and on Ron Starr, though. He shouldn't give him time to recover. He should follow up right now. I think it's a mistake by Billy Reil. He pulled off a big move, but you got to stay on him, man, especially a man as big and accomplished as Ron Starr. Ron Starr, a powerful individual.
He's giving Ron Starr an opportunity to recoup. You're absolutely right. And I'll tell you what, you don't want to back off. When you have Ron Starr on the ropes, which isn't that often, you've got to stay on him. If you don't, Ron Starr will take advantage of any mistake you make.
Well, right now, Billy Reil took advantage of Ron Starr coming into the ring. Hit that rope. A little bit of a low blow there on Ron Starr. Ron Starr into the ropes. Big elbow. Takes down Ron Starr. Billy Reil right now in control. Ron Starr covered. 1, 2. Billy Reil almost gets 3 early on Ron Starr. Billy Reil takes Ron Starr, whips him in the ropes. Reversal. Ron Starr. Sidewalk slam. Billy Reil down. If there's a basement in this place, RC, Billy Reil might be in it after that slam. Ron Starr picking him up. He wants to deliver more punishment. Billy Reil in trouble. In the corner, Ron Starr showing that power.
Billy Reil was in trouble the second he signed the contract to get in the ring with Ron Starr.
Oh, Ron Starr nails it. The headbuster in the corner.
You tell him, Ron Starr, you're the man.
One headbuster and Billy Reil is reeling. He scoops him up. Big slam. Ron Starr off the ropes. Big elbow drop.
Right.
Ron Starr in command.
Billy Reil doesn't even know who he is right now. He's been beaten up so much in this match.
Well, he's the highlight reel, that's for sure, RC. And he's got to do a couple more highlights in this match if he wants to beat Ron Starr.
All the highlights so far come from Ron Starr, if you ask me.
Russian leg sweep. Right now, Billy Reil in trouble. Ron Starr indicating that he might be heading to the top. He's on that middle turnbuckle right now. He's got himself positioned. Oh, and he misses an elbow from the top. Billy Reil, he's got to capitalize right now, RC. Ron Starr in trouble. Billy Reil trying to bring himself back up, trying to get the crowd behind him. Billy Reil firing back. Right hands. Ron Starr looks stunned. And a clothesline. Billy Reil fired up. The fans behind him. Here comes RC. Like I said, another highlight from Billy. Highlight reel. He's to the top. Ron Starr. He's prone. He's getting to his. He's up. He's maybe up to his knees. He's up. Big drop kick. Nailed him in the gut with that. Nicely executed. He goes for a cover. We got 1, 2. Billy Reil almost with a huge upset.
Almost.
Well, it wouldn't be an upset, but almost with a huge victory over Ron Starr right there.
Almost, as you said, but that's exactly right. Almost. He didn't have quite enough there to get it done. And now I think, honestly, he missed his opportunity. Ron Starr is going to take advantage any moment now.
Big frog splash from the top. 1, 2, 2 and a half. Loudy distracts Malcolm Slick right there. Malcolm Slick threatening Loudy. Billy Reil threatening Loudy. Everybody wants him to hit him. Ron Starr hits him in the gut. Oh, Ron Starr calls that the Stardust. He nails it. 1, 2, and 3. That's it. That's all she wrote. Ron Starr nails the Stardust and gets a huge victory for Money, Power, and Respect.
As I always say, JOJO, never go against Ron Starr. He is a premier athlete. I never lose faith in his ability to win matches.
Loudy indicating that's 2, and well, It is too, I'll give you that, Loudy, but you also are 2-1. You lost a member of your crew tonight in Reno. But I gotta give him this. He gained 2.
Our next contest is scheduled for fall with a 15-minute time limit.
Well, this is going to be a good matchup, RC. You got Niles Young, accompanied by Noel Harlow. Niles Young coming back from an injury. It's his first match back. We'll see if there's any ring rust.
Well, I'll tell you what, Joe. That's going to be one thing to watch. But another thing to watch is going to be Malcolm Slick, the man who can't be trusted.
I thought you were going to tell me another thing to watch would be Miss Noel Harlow out there.
No worries, my eyes are trained, focused squarely on her. I'll tell you, it might distract me a little bit from Malcolm Slick and his cheating ways here during this match.
When you refer to Malcolm Slick, you refer to him as the senior official here in ACPW.
I'll refer to him any way I want, Joe. You can call him the senior official. I call him the big-time cheater.
RC, you are so blind. Well, I'm excited to see Niles Young back in the ring. I hope he has himself a good outing tonight. He's got a tough competition tonight, though, as he's going one-on-one with Ian Cross.
The sensational Ian Cross, one of the young stars here in ACPW, and another of my personal favorites.
Ian coming out of the ring right now. He already looks aggravated. He already looks distracted. Like I always say, Ian Cross got a lot of talent, huge amount of talent, but he just something not clicking right upstairs with the poor guy.
Of course he's aggravated and annoyed, Joe. Malcolm Slick is in the ring.
And he's got to get over it, RC. He's got a defeated opponent with Malcolm Slick in the ring, and maybe that'll inspire him to get maybe not as paranoid and mad at the world.
For those fans who are new to ACPW on Freedom TV, I can tell you that Malcolm Slick has officiated in many of Ian Cross's matches. He has done quick counts. He has made illegal gestures. He has done everything he could do to ruin Ian Cross's career, but Cross continues to barrel on. He continues to fight on, and Malcolm Slick, one match after another, has done everything he could to cheat Ian Cross out of victory after victory after victory.
ACPW Freedom TV fans, let me tell you something. What RC said is so untrue. Senior official Malcolm Slick calls all Ian Cross's matches right down the middle. Ian Cross just gets tied up and distracted, like you see right now. And he just can't handle Malcolm Slick being in the ring. He can't handle the third person.
Right away, Malcolm Slick ignoring the hair pull by Niles Young.
What hair pull, RC?
I had a handful of hair.
Now right there, a blatant hair pull from Ian Cross. Big boot to the gut by Niles Young. Niles Young firing away.
Illegal close fist by Niles Young, but does Malcolm Slick say anything? Absolutely not.
Big elbow from Niles Young. Nice drop kick. Niles Young looking good. No ring rust there. Niles Young looks really good right now against Ian Cross. Ian Cross totally out of his element right now.
You know, Ian Cross is the only person who steps into the squared circle who has to deal with 2 opponents every night. The man he's wrestling and the man wearing the referee uniform.
Ian Cross has no one to be upset with but himself right now. He should have come more prepared for this matchup against Niles Young. But was Ian going to leave now? Oh, the world's against him.
I can't believe Slick's up to 7 already.
Like I said, Ian Cross has to get over himself, get over Malcolm Slick, and maybe he'll be able to focus on winning.
Malcolm Slick needs to get over himself, Joe.
Malcolm Slick's our senior official.
When was the last time that poor Ian Cross wrestled a match that was officiated by Malcolm Slick and Ian came out the victor? Tell me that, Joe.
Oh, big.
Tell me that's not a bias.
Niles Young all over Ian Cross. Ian Cross is just on an incredible losing streak, RC. Bottom line. Niles Young putting some chops to Ian Cross.
You call it an incredible losing streak. I say it's very convenient that all those losses happen to come in matches where Malcolm Slick was the official.
I saw one that John Serro ref that he lost to, RC. Big drop kick right there. Malcolm Slick right on top of things. Got a count of 1, 2, 3. Whoa! Oh, whoa. That was a little fast, RC. Senior official Malcolm Slick usually right on the money there, but it looked a little fast.
I don't know what you're talking about, Joe. For once, it looked like Malcolm Slick actually counted with a decent cadence.
Right now, Ian in control of the match with a chin lock right now. He's wearing down Niles Young. Niles Young came to fight tonight, I'll tell you. Niles Young looking good in there.
Niles Young looking good. Noel Harlow looking even better.
Absolutely right there, RC. Ian Cross on top of things. Niles Young firing back with an elbow. Another elbow. Ian Cross pulls the hair, takes down Niles Young. But they did that right in front of, well, whatever.
I didn't see any hair pull there, Joe. I don't know what you're talking about.
There was a blatant hair pull, but senior official Malcolm Slick was probably distracted by Noel Harlow.
Who can blame the man? Well, I guess I can.
Russian leg sweep right there. Ian Cross with a cover. 1, 2. 2 count. Quick. Ian Cross staying on top of Niles Young. Ian indicating that he's going to go to the top. Noel Harlow's got to get her man. Got to rally her man right now.
Ian Cross, this young star, high flyer. Watch him go! Oh!
He misses the splash. Niles Young's he's got to capitalize right now. It's a big opportunity for him to take over this match.
Ian Cross needs to get up right now. He needs to gather himself, get back to his feet. He cannot afford to lose another match, Joe. He needs to win this match tonight.
Malcolm Slick up to 5. Looks like both men to their feet. Niles misses a clothesline. Oh, and a boot takes down Ian Cross. Niles with the cover. Little slow cover. 1, 2. Very slow cover. And senior official Malcolm Slick almost looked out of position. That's very unusual for our senior official. He must be sick or having a bad night. I don't know, that was really strange.
I don't know what you're talking about, Joe. For the first time in a long time, it looks to me like Malcolm Slick is finally calling a match down the middle.
I feel bad for Niles Young. First match back, you know. Setting him up. Ian Cross. Big boot to the gut. Tombstone pile driver. That's all she wrote. Whoa.
Noel Harlow tried to...
Noel distracting our senior official, Malcolm Slick, but that was... Why would she distract him for her man getting a pin? That was kind of weird. I guess he just wanted to get a better look at her. Wait, what? Well, he shoves Niles. Ian with a victory, and Malcolm Slick with a really fast count. What just happened, RC?
I'll tell you what just happened. Ian Cross broke his losing streak. That's what just happened.
Well, that's for sure, but that count was like Speedy Gonzalez fast. I feel bad for Niles, but
I don't know what you're talking about, Joe. For once, it wasn't a slow count. For once, Malcolm Slick wasn't interjecting himself in poor Ian Cross's match. He let them wrestle. He let them go at it. And you saw what happened when Malcolm Slick finally took himself out of the equation. Ian Cross gets the victory.
It was just weird. I don't know, RC. I mean, like I said, maybe he's just having a bad night, but I feel bad for Niles Young. He kind of got robbed there, I thought, because of our senior official.
You know, I haven't said this about Malcolm Slick in a long time, Joe, but I think that was a match he called right down the middle.
You know what, RC? Everybody has good nights and bad nights. Noel Harlow looking good as always, leaving with Niles Young. Let me tell you something. This guy JoJo is no joke. He is a powerhouse. dominator. This guy can take you and destroy you in the middle of the ring. You want to talk about heavy hitters in ACPW? JoJo being here at ACPW tonight, that's good for ACPW. That means business is about to pick up.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing this match. JoJo looks like quite the specimen. I am anxious for this to get underway. He looks tremendous, Joe. You know, I might get confused during this match. It's Joe, and I'm watching JoJo.
Very funny, RC. You can just refer to me as the secret of knowledge in this match.
I might have to do that.
JoJo's opponent tonight, guy by the name of Viper. This should be very interesting. I'll tell you what, JoJo though, I'm telling you, RC, I've seen this man before. This man can put a hurting on you, and I wouldn't want to be Viper right now.
Well, I'll be curious to see what kind of match this turns out to be. Certainly, the height, weight, and size advantage all have to go to JoJo. He looks like a powerful man. I'm excited to see this matchup.
Mark my words, RC. JoJo will not disappoint. Fans out there on ACPW Freedom TV, let me tell you, you're in for a treat right now. Oh, and a chop right to the back takes Viper down.
JoJo going right after Viper, not wasting any time at all.
JoJo whips him in the ropes. Viper missing, sets him up. Spinebuster. Viper knocked into next week. JoJo all over Viper. Like the t-shirt says, enough said, it's JoJo.
Well, I'll tell you what, secret knowledge, it looks right now like JoJo is really taking it to this young man, Viper. I don't know how long this is going to last, but every second of it looks like it's going to be brutally painful for Viper.
I'll tell you what, these chops, almost Patch-esque.
You know, I was thinking the same thing. The chops rival those of Patch.
Oh, devastating.
Chopping, hardest hitting man here at ACPW.
JoJo all over Viper. He picks up Viper. He's just figuring out what he's going to do next, how he's going to destroy him next. And he's continuing to put the hurting on him, chopping him down like a tree. Oh, devastating shoulder. He put all his body weight crashing into Viper in the corner.
Viper can't even stand right now. JoJo has put such a hurting on him already.
Viper sizing him up, bounces off the ropes. Oh, and devastating. He just devastated him. Viper, I don't know if Viper's gonna be able to move. Viper looks out on his feet. Well, not even on his feet. He just looks out. JoJo just sheerly dominant. Throws down Viper like a sack of potatoes, puts a foot down, 1, 2. He didn't want him. He could have had him, RC. He didn't want him.
He could have, but he wants to inflict even more pain, even more punishment. He wants to hurt this guy like nobody else has ever hurt him before.
Chops him right on the back. Back chop, one of the worst to get, RC. You feel that for a week. Chops him in the front.
I'll say this, Joe. Apparently, when you step in the ring with JoJo, you're going to know it and you're going to feel it long after you step out.
Absolutely. Viper ain't going to forget this beating. Oh, JoJo misses. Viper has an opportunity here. Can he capitalize? Viper trying. To no avail. He tries again. Nothing. Oh, and JoJo makes him pay right there. Makes him pay for just trying to anything against him.
Well, you know what? JoJo should make him pay.
Huge suplex right there.
Pay the price. When you go in there against JoJo, you're gonna want to get out of there as quickly as possible.
If JoJo will let you. And JoJo just dominant. Oh! Back senton. That's gotta be it. 1, 2, 3. That's it. JoJo, just completely dominant. Like his t-shirt says, and I'll say it again, JoJo, enough said.
JoJo making a statement. He is here. And I'll tell you what, Joe. Seeker of knowledge, whatever it is you want to be called right now, I have not been more impressed by the debut of a wrestler than I have tonight by JoJo.
I completely agree, RC. JoJo was just sheerly incredible in that ring. He just destroyed Viper. He made quite the statement. ACPW better be prepared, because JoJo, he is going to put a hurt on a lot of men in that locker room. I'll tell you what, the gold belts, they might be going JoJo.
You know what, Joe? We've seen two very impressive debuts here at ACPW recently. One being 2, and now we have JoJo. Talk about a couple of fearsome competitors who are going to change the landscape here at ACPW. This should be an amazing match, Joe. All 4 men in this ring are big, strong, tough men.
Johnny Cisco apparently has got the contract to Patch and Tommy Golden. 0 tolerance. I'll tell you what, I can't wait, RC. Crash Crew, Cash Money Brothers. These are 2 guys that can actually stand up to them. They can hang with them in the ring. Go for the move for move, blow for blow.
You know, I have to say, Joe, I'm very impressed with the fact that Johnny Cisco is already compiling a big stable made up of Patch, now Tommy Golden, and also
Breaker Morant.
I mean, talk about 3 great competitors. He is really amassing a quality stable.
Come the Cash Money Brothers, Gemini and Onslaught. Johnny Cisco inviting them into the ring. That's confidence, RC. That's confidence.
Well, you know, Gemini and Patch have had a long, long history here at ACPW. It goes back to the beginnings, and we're going to see a great match, a brutal match. These guys are going to go in there and just give each other everything they've got. They're going to leave nothing left on the floor, nothing left on the mat. These guys are going to put everything they have into this contest.
You're absolutely right, RC.
Start with Gemini and Patch. No love lost between these 2, Joe.
Both these guys looking at each other eye to eye, and Patch firing away. Right hands to Gemini. Gemini stunned.
Two of the heaviest hitters here in ACPW.
Patch takes down Gemini.
I'll tell you what, Joel, this is like 4 bulls going at it.
Absolutely right, RC. Patch firing away. Gemini definitely stunned. Tagging to Tommy Golden. Tommy Golden, Patch double teaming Gemini right now. Working him over.
Tell you what, you know you've got great competitors in the ring if they're taking it to Gemini the way these 2 guys are.
Absolutely right. Tommy Golden right now putting hurt into him. Punching away on the head. Gemini in trouble. But I'll tell you what, last time we saw these 2 guys, they fought them, the brothers Mackentyre, they very seldom went for covers. They just wanted to go for punishment. I'm talking about zero tolerance, RC. We'll see tonight if they're going to go for a pinfall or if they just want to inflict punishment.
Well, my prediction, Joe, is that both of these teams just want to deliver as much punishment to each other as they can. I don't think either one cares as much about winning. They care about hurting each other, and that's what they're out to do.
Big elbow to the head. Gemini got to be stunned at this point, taking a lot of blows to the head, but Gemini firing back on Patch. Hitting him hard. Big elbow. Big clothesline from Gemini. Patch down and in trouble.
Gemini needs to make the tag and does.
Onslaught in the ring. Big elbow to the head. Onslaught working him over.
The CMB with the fresh man in the ring. Onslaught taking it to Patch right now.
Onslaught has the advantage. Gemini choking him. Onslaught adding some weight to that choke, making it that much more devastating. Tommy Golden with John Cerro is trying to tell him what's going on to his partner.
Tommy Golden doing more harm than good to Patch. Distracting the official for what was happening in the corner.
And a punch to the gut. Patch in trouble. Gemini outside the ring watching Onslaught. Patch trying to get to the corner, make a tag. Onslaught, he's in trouble too. Tag is made. Tommy Golden in the ring. Putting the boots on Onslaught. Referee trying to distract him by Patch. Tommy Golden right now working over Onslaught. Johnny Cisco getting involved, putting a little bit of chokehold on Onslaught. Tommy Golden trying to get Gemini away from the ring. Big low blow right there from Tommy Golden. Onslaught down.
Sends Onslaught to the mat. He is in big trouble right now. Tommy Golden and Patch seem to have taken control of this match.
Tell you what, it's rare you see the Cash Money Brothers get beat down like this. Patch right now choking Onslaught in the corner.
Patch and Golden claiming they made the tag. John Sarro doesn't know what to believe, but it looks like he's going to let the Phantom tag stand.
Johnny Cisco getting involved in this match a lot.
Johnny Cisco certainly interjecting himself.
Tag made. Tommy Golden coming in the ring. John Cerro confirming the tag. Onslaught in a heap of trouble right now. Setting up could be a double suplex here. Big double suplex. Onslaught in serious trouble. John Cerro down 1, 2, 2.5.
Tell you what, Joe, this match has been very hard-hitting, very brutal. Both teams, as we predicted before it even started, giving it everything they had.
We got a submission right now being applied by Tommy Golden. Gemini coming in to break it up, puts the boots to Tommy Golden.
I have to say I've been very impressed with Golden and Patch. They've really done a good job of handling the Cash Money Brothers tonight.
They've cut off the ring almost expertly in this match. Gemini, Onslaught's got to make a tag. This punishment's going to take a toll. And into the corner, Onslaught hits hard.
Golden showing a supreme amount of confidence. He is really going after Onslaught, not stopping for a moment.
Golden misses. Big clothesline. Onslaught just unleashed big time on Tommy Golden. Golden down. Could we be seeing Gemini? Gemini tagged in. Tommy Golden. He's begging off right now.
Gemini letting Tommy Golden make the tag.
Surprising move by Gemini. I guess Gemini just wants a piece of Patch. I think that's the bottom line.
These two big men squaring off. They want each other in the worst way. They want to hurt each other in the worst way, I should say.
Both guys size each other out, and he slaps Gemini in the face. You don't want to do that. And he's just taking it to Patch right now. Big chop. And another chop. An eye rake from Patch. Patch now giving the chops to Gemini. Oh, Gemini feeling it from Patch. And an elbow.
Patch delivering the big chops. Gemini delivering big chops. We got both of these men going at it harder. They're trying to hurt each other at every opportunity.
Big clothesline in the corner from Patch. Gemini in trouble. He's staggering. Johnny Cisco encouraging his man. And a clothesline. Gemini down. Patch going for the cover. John Serra on top of things. 2.5 even. I'll tell you what, I will never remember seeing the Cash Money Brothers getting beat down like this.
You know what, Joe? I have to agree with you. I have not seen them take a beating like this in a long time. Maybe ever.
Patch and Tommy Golden, zero tolerance, having zero tolerance for the Cash Money Brothers right now.
The other one. Every time it seems like the Cash Money Brothers are about to mount an offensive, zero tolerance retakes control.
Gemini runs in the corner. He nails the referee. The ring moved about a foot. John Serra down. He might never get up after that. Gemini just destroyed him.
I think
no thanks to Patch pulling him in there.
I think we might have seen the end of John Serra for a while.
It's breaking down, and they're all 4 competitors in the ring. Wait a minute. Breaker Morant hitting the ring. He's going at it on Onslaught. He's beating down Onslaught. Gemini sees it.
Here comes Tiger Wilde.
Tiger Wilde in. And he's going against the Cash Money Brothers too. Johnny Cisco's compiling quite the stable right now. Tiger Wilde, Breaker Morant all over Onslaught in the corner.
John Serra calling for the foul. It looks like we've got a disqualification.
It's a Donnybrook. Here comes Kwame to clear house. Nobody wants a piece of Kwame. Kwame even things up real quick.
I don't think I've seen a ring empty that fast ever. We'll see what the official decision is. A double disqualification, a no contest. I'll tell you, we have not seen the last of the war between the Cash Money Brothers and Zero Tolerance. It is going to be an epic battle for months and perhaps years to come. Cash Money Brothers in the ring, taking control. They have Tiger Wilde outside. Everybody from Zero Tolerance, from Johnny Cisco and his crew, all outside the ring. Challenging them to come back, daring them, if you will. But right now, we'll have to see. Are they going to try? Are they going to do it? Breaker Morant and Tommy Golden outside the ring, looking like they're going to come in. But they make the decision, it looks like, to wait for another day. say? Referee's trying to regain control here. But right now, it looks like the people in control are the Cash Money Brothers. Gemini issuing a challenge to Patch. Looks like Zero Tolerance issuing the challenge, saying there will be another time for them against the Cash Money Brothers. The Cash Money Brothers, though, don't look intimidated at all. We're going to see some great action in the future between these two groups. There's no doubt about it. Talk about physical specimens. Talk about people with the ability to dole out the punishment. We're going to see some hard-hitting action in the future between these two organizations.
It's now time for our main event of the ACPW World Heavyweight Championship.
The last man to hold the belt held it for 17 months. Kwame, the former champ.
Well, there's going to be a new champion crowned tonight, no matter who wins, whether it's Shaheem or Korpse. But I'll tell you what, JOJO, I have little doubt. In fact, I have no doubt. Shaheem and Loudy will raise the gold tonight. You're going to see a world title in the stable of money, power, and respect.
RC, you see that man coming to the ring right now? That's your next world's champion. I don't see how Shaheem, whether it's with Loudy or without Loudy, I don't see how he can compete with the likes of Korpse. This is the biggest opportunity of Korpse's career. This is the biggest match of Korpse's career. He's held titles here in ACPW before, but none bigger than this one. And I'll tell you what, I think Korpse has everything it takes to be ACPW World's Heavyweight Champion. And I'll tell you what, I'll tell you something else. If Shaheem didn't have Loudy, I'd give him half a shot. With Loudy, I don't think he has any shot.
Well, as usual, JOJO, I think you're absolutely wrong. We're going to see a new champion crowned one way or the other. And my prediction, which I made before, I stand by it. Shaheem and Loudy will win the World Heavyweight title.
I got to say, RC, though, I am glad to see Shaheem contending for the World Heavyweight Championship, though. He's a heck of a wrestler, a heck of a competitor. And to be in a match with Korpse, both these competitors very deserving wrestlers.
And it's okay, Jay, you can say it. He would be a deserving champion as well.
I'll tell you what I didn't factor in is two. I hope Korpse is able to overcome both Loudy and two on the outside. You know they won't be above interfering in this match.
I'll tell you what, JOJO, two and Loudy work together to help Shaheem win his semifinal match to get here. And you know what? With him in his corner, I can't imagine. With Loudy and two in his corner, I cannot think of a scenario where Shaheem does not walk out with the gold.
I'll give you one. When Korpse hits one of his innovative finishers, Shaheem's laid out, and Korpse gets a 1, 2, 3. There's a scenario, RC. Why don't you mull it over?
Not gonna happen.
senior official Malcolm Slick in charge of this championship match. Loudy getting the fans going at ringside. The people here in Philly, they don't like Loudy one bit, let alone the wrestlers he represents.
That's because they've got no class and they've got no brains, JOJO.
Tell you what, RC, we're about to witness history. We're about to call the ACPW World Heavyweight Championship match, in which a new champion will be crowned.
A new champion will be crowned, and his name is Shaheem. You know what? Magnum should let Shaheem try the belt on for size, just to make sure it fits.
Shaheem trying to touch the gold.
That's right, greatness indeed.
RC is the next champ.
You're talking about Shaheem, right?
I'm talking about Korpse.
Dare I say, JOJO, Korpse's chances to win the title are dead.
You're making it funny, right, RC?
I'm being accurate, that's all. Main event time, world title time. ACPW Heavyweight Championship on the line.
One of these men is going to leave this match tonight the world's champion. Got a big lock up in the middle of the ring. Shaheem working over the arm early. Take away one of Korpse's arms, you're going to take away a lot of his offense.
Absolutely right about that, JOJO.
Shaheem working over Korpse right now. Trying to wear down that arm. Korpse winds his way out of it. Now he's taking it to Shaheem, putting all the pressure on Shaheem's arm. That arm bar will weaken the arm and the shoulder areas. Korpse now goes into a headlock. Takes him over. Korpse right now in firm control of the match.
It's very early, JOJO. Don't count any chickens just yet.
Maybe zombies, but not chickens.
To quote you, JOJO, did you just try to make a funny?
Korpse right now maintaining the advantage with the headlock.
How does that old saying go, JOJO? Comedians get paid?
Funny guy. Korpse continuing to control the match with the side headlock. You control the head, you control the rest of the body. And right now, Korpse is in firm control of the match.
You're absolutely right about that, JOJO. Where the head goes, the body follows. And if it doesn't, you're in big trouble.
Shaheem, though, able to get right back to that arm of Korpse. Both these guys using the scientific style right now early on. I'm impressed.
Well, there's a lot on the line here. Neither man wants to risk anything. Right now they're feeling each other out. They're both trying to keep the advantage. But so far, you're absolutely right. A lot of science used in this match. A lot of wrestling skill. Both men showing how much they want this title and how much they deserve to be champion.
Right now, Korpse in trouble. Right now, Shaheem maintaining control with the headlock. Tell you what, RC, with the heat in this building, You know, the way things are going right now, the side headlock can really wear you down pretty quick.
That it can, and you know what? That's a lot of pressure to put on the back, to put on the neck. It wears a wrestler down very quickly.
Korpse takes down Shaheem. And right now it's like a standoff. Both guys eyeing each other up. Loudy giving Shaheem some advice, giving him some water. Wise move, I gotta say, in a hot building like this, keeping your wrestler hydrated.
Absolutely, keeping him refreshed, keeping him focused. Loudy showing his excellent managerial skills right now, showing that he deserves, and his man deserves gold and deserves to be vying for it as we speak.
Big lock up again. Both men, I guess, trying to figure each other out. Korpse going back to the arm. Working over the arm on Shaheem. Takes his leg out from under him, continuing to maintain the arm. Malcolm Slick right on top of things. Never know if he tweaks that arm the right way, pops shoulder out of his socket, you could get in submission even.
You know what? I think you'd have to rip Shaheem's arms off in a match like this to make him submit. It's not going to happen. Shaheem will not surrender. He's going to give it everything he has and fight to the bitter end.
Nice pin attempt. 1, 2, 2
Until
and a
it
half.
rolls around his waist.
2 and a half, our first big pin attempt of the match. And it goes to Korpse. Loudy right now trying to hydrate his wrestler again.
Attending to the needs of Shaheem, being very smart about this, keeping Shaheem focused. He knows what's at stake and how important this is.
Shaheem right now looks a little frustrated, maybe. Not being able to take advantage of Korpse like maybe he thought he could. Loudy, I'm sure Loudy has some goosebumps right now. Maybe some butterflies. He might be on the verge of winning his first major championship. I doubt it, but you never know. That's why they wrestle the match, RC.
It looks like the men squaring up. They got a lot to say right now. And I think we've seen the end of the science.
And they're exchanging forearm blows right now. Back and forth. Neither man gaining advantage. And another. Korpse, what's he gonna do? Fires back, nails Shaheem with a fierceness. Shaheem can't believe the power. He just felt the power of Korpse.
Shaheem needs to regroup. He should be conferencing with Loudy right now.
Korpse right now got to be happy with himself. Also, he should be capitalizing on Shaheem right now. Shaheem down. He should go after him. Don't let him recover. Got to stay on your man. When the World Heavyweight Championship's in the balance, you got to stay on top of your game. And they lock up. Shaheem with knees to the gut right now, trying to control Korpse. And he throws him outside the ring. Korpse down. And 2 going to work on Korpse. He's hitting him hard. Big forearms to the back. Devastating forearms and knees. Korpse is being devastated by 2 on the outside of the ring. Loudy distracted ref. Finally, senior official Malcolm Slick sees what's going on. He's trying to break things up. Loudy pretty happy with the way things are going right now. Money, power, and respect could be on the verge of greatness. Shaheem with a dive right outside the ring. He takes out Korpse completely. Shaheem put it all on the line, and he took a chance and it paid off. Korpse in trouble.
This could be the beginning of the end, JOJO. This could be a new champion coming up. Shaheem in complete control right now.
Korpse is dazed. Shaheem working him over. Korpse trying to fire back, trying to throw anything at him that he can. Korpse picks up Shaheem. He's got him lined up. He fires him. Oh, but Korpse hit the post. Shoulder first. Korpse hit the post. Shaheem saw it coming. Shaheem right now has a distinct advantage. Korpse's shoulder was devastated into that steel ring post, RC.
You know what, though, JOJO? Shaheem is hopping around outside the ring. I think he hurt himself when he catapulted himself outside the ring and landed on Korpse.
Both men right now in serious trouble. Shaheem's got to capitalize right now. That was a devastating hit Korpse took into that ring post.
Unfortunately, I don't think he can. I don't think he can even get back in the ring ring right now. Look at how hurt Shaheem is.
Senior official Malcolm Slick putting the count on Shaheem. Loudy almost trying to tell him to stay outside the ring, regroup. But no, I think it's a mistake after you devastated Korpse like you did.
Unfortunately, JOJO, it's one of those situations where you take a high-risk maneuver. Sometimes it hurts your opponent. Sometimes it hurts you too. And right now, I think that's the position that Shaheem is in.
Absolutely right, RC. Shaheem begging off. Korpse will hear none of it. Big clothesline from Korpse.
Shaheem will have to come back against the odds here. He's been hurt. He's clearly injured. And now he's up against a seemingly rejuvenated Korpse. It looks to me like Shaheem needs the referee to intervene and give him a little timeout, give him an opportunity for some refreshment. Thankfully, that's happening.
I'm surprised senior official Malcolm Slick let that go on there.
It's only fair, JOJO, in a match of this importance.
Big knee to the face and a big boot to the face. Shaheem down. Korpse in total control.
Come on, Shaheem, you can do it.
RC, you're supposed to be an impartial announcer right here.
I'm sorry, I couldn't contain myself. I'm just so excited right now.
Korpse right now getting some body blows from Shaheem. Shaheem hits a shoulder to the gut.
Don't you understand, Joe? Don't you see how close Shaheem is to bringing Loudy gold?
It's not about Loudy, it's about Shaheem and Korpse right now. And a big spinning heel kick. Korpse is down. Loudy can taste it. But Shaheem got to get up and capitalize.
Shaheem needs to get up right now and cover his man. We can have a new champion. He's on him.
We got 1, 2, 2.5.
So close, Joe. So close.
Shaheem almost did it. He almost bought the gold, the money, power, and respect. But RC, it's going to take more than that to defeat Korpse.
Let's see what else Shaheem has in store. Looks like he's got him in a chin lock.
He's trying to wear him down, putting the pressure on the back, pulling back on that neck.
Delivering forearms to the side of the head.
Shaheem right now, he's in a position to win. I got to say, he's got Korpse in a bad predicament. But I'll tell you what, Korpse, he looks like he's getting to his feet. The fans are getting behind him. Oh, and he nails him. He countered the maneuver. Shaheem is down. Korpse landed all his body weight on him, 2.5.
Unbelievable, Joe. So far, we've had so many close falls in this match already. Both of these men have given it everything they have. You couldn't ask for anything more.
The World Championship hangs in the balance right now here on ACPW Freedom TV.
At this point, Joe, it's going to be a matter of who can reach down, who's got the intestinal fortitude, who's going to reach within themselves and bring out what it takes to win this match and to take home the gold.
Well, I'll tell you what, right now it looks like Korpse might have a little bit of an advantage. He looks like he's got a little more energy right now than Shaheem. He fires back, off the ropes. Shaheem gets him, takes him down.
If Shaheem could cover him right now, it could be over.
Korpse right now, he's not moving. But Shaheem favoring that knee or leg.
Shaheem goes for the cover.
He's not going for a cover. He's choosing to go for punishment. That is a mistake on his part right here.
Loudy should be telling him. Loudy should be yelling to him. Cover the man. Go for the count.
He's clearly tired and fatigued. He's beating on Korpse, but Korpse is getting up. Shaheem wants him to get up. I think it's a huge mistake. He goes for the eyes. Korpse, as referee, it's a casket driver on Malcolm Slick. Malcolm Slick's down, but you can't pin the ref. Malcolm Slick, senior official Malcolm Slick, taken out by Korpse. This maybe is a break for Shaheem.
Right now, Shaheem and two should take advantage of Korpse.
Oh!
Sweet Mary, what a move! Shaheem nailed him with the show. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We should have a new champion right now. Shaheem should be the champion.
He used Korpse's own finisher against him, and he gets a 2.5. That's it. Only 2.5.
I can't believe it, JOJO. I counted to 10. This should be over. We should have a new champion, and his name should be Shaheem.
But the fact that Korpse kicked out, it was his own move. He knows what he's got to do to get out of his own move. Shaheem sizing him up.
He was dead to rights, JOJO. He was out of it. It was only because the referee was injured that he couldn't make the count quickly enough. To end this contest, Shaheem should win this belt.
Shaheem going to the top. We have another referee making his way to ringside. Shaheem with a splash from the top. He just devastated Korpse. He devastated himself. He's got to make a cover. He hits him over.
He's got it now, JOJO.
Shaheem's on top. Senior official Malcolm Slick. He's getting in position. We got 1. We get 2. Oh, and he kicked out. Korpse kicked out at 2 9/10. I can't believe it. Korpse is still going. What has Shaheem got to do, RC? Shaheem's giving him everything but the kitchen sink.
Shaheem needs to deliver another finisher, I think. That's the only thing that can help right now. He has to hit him with another gigantic maneuver. He needs one more opportunity, one more chance, and he can walk away with the gold right now. It's not over yet.
Big flying body press. We got to cover. Malcolm Slick trying to recover 1, 2, 2.5. Shaheem almost brings the title to Money, Power, and Respect. Loudy can't believe it. He almost had the title so many times already in this match. But Korpse showing the intestinal fortitude. He keeps coming back. He keeps firing back.
What is it going to take to beat Korpse, JOJO? I don't know. But right now, Shaheem needs to get to his feet.
This is the biggest match of Korpse's career. He's not going to let this opportunity pass by.
Well, it's the biggest match of Shaheem's career. He's not going to let it go by either, JOJO.
Korpse size up, nails him.
Both back down again.
Shaheem down. Korpse has got to make a cover. He's got him. He's got him 1, 2, and 3. He just kicked out.
He kicked out. It's not over, JOJO. It's not over.
Unbelievable. The championship hangs in the balance. Both men giving it all they got. This is going to go down as one of the best matches ever in ACPW history. What do these guys have to do?
This has been an absolutely incredible match.
Incredible ain't the word, RC. This has just been totally amazing. He says a crucifix bomb. That could be it. That could be it. He's got to capitalize.
It's got to be it. How could he possibly kick out from that?
But he's got to make a cover, RC. He's not in position to make a cover.
An amazing, unbelievable match, JOJO. I have not seen anything like this in ACPW in a long time. These two men both going at it, both want this so desperately.
Shaheem looks like he's going for it all. He's saying this is it. It's for all the marbles. If he hits this, it's over, RC.
You're absolutely
Money, Power, Respect gets their first gold. If Shaheem can hit this.
I can feel it.
Shaheem nails it. Nails it with the headbutt.
It is over.
Korpse is down, but Shaheem once again nails the maneuver. Nails the headbutt for the top, but he can't make a cover.
Shine up that belt, JOJO. It's coming home to Money, Power, and Respect.
Shaheem makes a cover. We got 1. We got 2. And we have no. Korpse kicked out. Korpse kicked out.
Unbelievable, JOJO. Unbelievable.
I don't know where Korpse is finding it. I don't know where he's getting the intestinal fortitude to come out, to kick out of these maneuvers. Everybody's out of it. Both wrestlers down. Senior official Malcolm Slick is hurt. This is an epic battle right now. For all you people out there watching on ACPW Freedom TV, you're not going to see a better match anywhere in the country. This is unbelievable action right now. Shaheem delivers a forearm to Korpse. Korpse setting him up. Could it be? He nails his finisher. He nails it. A swinging cop killer. Can he get a pin? Can he get the pin on Shaheem? Shaheem looks out. Korpse with a cover. 1, 2. Oh, he kicked out. I can't believe it. I can't believe he kicked out of that.
What an amazing match, JOJO. This will go down in history. It just keeps getting better.
This is going to go down to the annals of ACPW history as one of the best ever World Championship matches. These two men just giving it everything they have and more. DDT. That's got to be it, RC. That's got to be it.
It can't be it. Shaheem will kick out. It looks like Korpse not going for the cover. Instead, he's choosing to do a high-risk maneuver.
Korpse positioning. Maybe he has the same thoughts that Shaheem had earlier. He goes to that top rope, put everything on the line. Just throw it off. Throw caution to the wall. Caution to the wind.
Very risky. He could end up losing his opportunity.
Korpse to the top. He nails a splash from the top. But he couldn't stay on top of him. He couldn't stay on top of him. That could cost him. Can he get a cover? Two and a half.
Not
That's
gonna
it.
get a pinfall. Shaheem wants this more than anything.
Shaheem and Korpse, both men are spent. They're completely spent. They've done dives from the top. They've hit finishing maneuvers. They've done everything they can and more, and they can't put each other away. That's what the World Championship means to these guys. It just means that much. Neither man will give in. Neither man will be pinned. And no matter what Loudy does on the outside with him and two, they can't interfere. Well, they can interfere, but they haven't been able to put a detriment on this match. Shaheem delivering boots in the corner on Korpse. He puts Korpse on the top.
So much back and forth action. Both men have had ample opportunity, many opportunities to win this title, and yet the match continues on. Neither man can get the 3 count. Neither man can get the victory, but it's going to happen soon. It has to happen soon, John.
Shaheem sizing him up. What's he going to try? They're battling it out for positioning. Korpse has him set up. He nails it. He nails it. A Casket City driver looked like from the top. He goes for the pin. He's got 1. He's got 2. And 3. We got a new world champion. Korpse is your new world's heavyweight champion. Korpse. Korpse did it. Korpse is your champion. Money, power, and respect. No titles. Korpse is your world heavyweight champion. Take that, Loudy. ACPW is now proudly represented by Korpse.
I can't believe it, JOJO. We have a new champion crown. I am very upset. I can't believe it's not Shaheem.
I'll tell you what, RC, there's nothing to be upset about. These two men put their hearts on the line. They gave it everything they had, and Korpse was the better man tonight. These two will fight again, and maybe one day Shaheem will be able to beat him. But tonight, Korpse was the better man, and Korpse is your new world's heavyweight champion.
You know, I have to pay respect where respect is due, and I hate to say it, but right now, I have to give all the respect in the world to our new champion, Korpse. Korpse about to address the crowd.
I don't even know how he can speak after all this. He's catching his breath. The new world's heavyweight champion, Korpse. See what I mean, RC? Respect is, he's giving respect his due. Giving Shaheem his due. It was one heck of a match.
bottom of my heart. I want to thank every single one of you for coming out of your room. If you look for yourself, and coming out here, I don't do this for money. I don't do this for hospital bills. Sure as hell I do for that belt. I do it for every one of you. Everyone. I love you guys. ACPW.
There you have it, RC, from our new world's champion, Korpse.
Thank you very much.
ACPW heavyweight champion, Korpse, representing ACPW from this point forward.
This is a dawn of a new era here at ACPW. Now, I just spoke the back during this match. There's a new number one contender for the ACPW World Heavyweight Championship. Let's bring it on right now.
Little Mondo, the new #1 contender for the ACPW title.
I'll tell you what, RC, it doesn't surprise me one bit. Little Mondo, one heck of a competitor.
Little Mondo is far away from the contract for the ACPW World Heavyweight Championship match. Oh, listen up. If there's one man who busted his butt more than anybody in this company, it's this guy right here. This is the first time Korpse is a heavyweight champion. And I'm not out here to steal this spotlight because you deserve every second of this. Like he said, he's played for you people, he's done it all. Last month, I won the battle royal. I won this title shot. When you sign the contract to face me next month, July 11th, right here in Northeast Philadelphia.
Right now, it looks like Korpse signing the contract. He will face Little Mondo on our next show here in Philadelphia.
I'll tell you what, it's what it is to be world's heavyweight champion. You got somebody knocking on your door all the time. I can't wait. I can't wait to see it, RC. It's going to be one heck of a contest.
One heck of a contest indeed. Looking forward to that battle.